And then I saw her face. Yeah, I'm a believer. Hello, Annette. Hello, everybody. Really? What's the matter? What happened? Did Jack take your spot? Just taking a second to share out, guys. I hope you do the same. Hi, Jan. How are ya? Do, 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 do. Man, these allergies are just the worst. Yeesh. How are y'all doing? Oh my gosh. You hunky dory? Sweet. I'm swell. Thanks for asking. Just kidding. I know you didn't ask. Oh my gosh. So here we are. It is a rainy day in my neck of the woods, which I can honestly say this is only the second day this year that we have had precipitation that was not snow, that it was other than snow. And so I'm not upset about it, you know? We're going to do tarot card readings today. So if you're interested in getting one of those, they're going to be 11, 16, or $22. Inflation's a bitch. And there's 4 different ways to make your donation in the description box of the video if you're interested in getting a tarot card reading today. I got a lot of stuff in my throat. It's definitely springtime here. Everything is budding and the pollen is just kicking my ass. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to put that out there. But hopefully it'll stop eventually when everything has sprung. and then I'll be happy. So, what did you do today on your Thursday? Yeah, rain cooled off here too. At least no snow and grass is green, right? The crocus are fading. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, the grass is definitely green here too. It just got green overnight. As soon as the snow melted, the universe was like, "We're ready for new season," and I'm like, "Hey, man, me too. Knight of Swords, ready for a new season." But yeah, it's pretty yucky out there. It's very windy. There's a wind advisory. My cat's playing with a bracelet on the floor. She's so cute sometimes. Last night she was trying to bite my hand through the blanket and she was being so gentle, like she literally just wanted me to play with her, and it was adorable. Because normally I don't play with them because I'm not a cat, but I know cats like to play sometimes. So yeah, here we are. Oh, let me tag some people that are normally here that are not here. So Facebook probably didn't tell them because Facebook sucks. I mean, it's wonderful. It's definitely wonderful. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Suzanne. Um, Who else is normally here that is not here? Mm. Really? What's the matter? Facebook didn't tell me you were here. Yep. And that's what I was just saying. Facebook is, it's something. So, how are you doing, Miss Kathy? I said hello. I said happy birthday to your husband. I did that. Trying to think of people that usually watch, and I know Facebook is not very good about notifying people. So yeah, it's one of those deals. I don't know. It's been a struggle. Hubby turned 60 today. Oh, happy birthday. That's exciting. Well, I don't know about 60 being, I mean, I don't know if 60 is exciting. I did tag them already. Yeah, I'm trying to think of my brain. My brain's like, did you think of this person? I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, I guess I could look on my list, on my past readings list. Where do I even write things down? Hey, Vanessa. Yeah, I was I was trying to tag people because Ronald. Oh, I know so much Ronald. Because Facebook is not telling anybody when I go live again because Facebook sucks. So I'm having a little Hi Russell. Stop it. What are you doing? I don't know either. Here we go. No. No. See, if y'all don't send me friend requests, I can't tag you when I go live. You know? It don't let me. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, exactly, because Facebook is not telling anybody. It's being a real pooper. So I'm trying to think of people who normally come on my stuff. Oh, really? Aw. Well, I have a kitty that's they're both orange striped cats, and one of them is smaller. That guy, he's the big one. He's the big boy, right there. Um, he's a big bully, and then the other one is the smaller one, and she's just a tiny little chunky. And she's got itty bitty tiny little feet, and she's a tiny little head and a skinny tail, and she's kind of like a short hair, I guess. But anyways, she's cute, super cute. But so hey, we're gonna do tarot card readings tonight. I have a cough because I have allergies, and I have a lot of post-nasal drip today, and it's not wonderful. So yeah, I think I only have a few regular people these days. It used to be a lot more, but maybe I just vibed out of people's reality. Hey, I'm grateful I'm still vibing in your reality. How was your day? How are you feeling, Vanessa? Vanessa's having a baby. Vanessa's having a baby. Did you find out what you're having yet, or is it still too soon? Still too soon, right? I think it's probably still too soon. You too. So Saturday, I'm going to be in Deadwood, South Dakota at the Stardust Festival, and it's going to be awesome. There's going to be a lot of amazing readers there. It's going to be super cool. And I'll be there doing all types of different kinds of readings. Hi, Ferland. Thanks for joining on YouTube. Appreciate you. So that'll be fun. And it's going to be so beautiful on Saturday. And I bought a new dress because y'all know I love dresses, right? I'm such a girl. I mean, I don't get my nails done. Well, I get my toenails done sometimes, but I don't get fake nails. But I don't have fake nails or fake eyelashes actually either. But I am still, feminine. Bought a new dress today. Super cute. Hi, Tracy from Scotland. We're not doing free cards today, sweetheart. We're doing paid readings today because Mama's got to pay the bills. But anyway, the readings today are $12, $16, or $22 American. Not like the American dollar is worth anything anymore, but that's neither here nor there. I'm sorry your grandson is still in the hospital, but I'm glad he's still on the planet. He's a fighter, right? He's really hanging in there. I'm happy about that. That really makes me happy. Kathy's grandson has leukemia, and he's been fighting cancer for a while now. Hi, Sheldon. I tagged you because I wasn't sure if Facebook or YouTube told you. I don't have anyone on the list. I've only been here for 15 minutes, Tracy. It's been a slow start. My Cash App is in the description box, Sherry. I do have Cash App. He is a fighter. You got nothing? I had a feeling, Sheldon. I did. I had a feeling that's why I tagged people tonight. Normally I don't. I mean, I might tag Elspeth sometimes, but normally I don't tag anyone because I feel like Facebook's being a poop. You know? It's really terrible. Why do I bother? JK. LOL. LOL. Anyway, there's going to be a bunch of people at this Stardust Festival. I haven't participated in it before, but I hear it's a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to go and be a part of it. So that'll be a fun time on Saturday, and I believe it's from 12 to 6 on Saturday in Deadwood, South Dakota. If you've never been to Deadwood, you absolutely have to go because it is the cutest, weirdest looking little town ever. It's just so interesting. So you'll have to get over there. And if you're in South Dakota, come see me. Oh. Okay, Kathy. I got you, Kathy. Sherry. Here we go. I really would appreciate if people would not private message me when I'm live because it takes away from the audience participation. But I sent you the link, okay? All right, Kathy, do you have a specific question or just whatever the universe wants you to know? Hi, Elspeth. Well, I tagged you, so whatever the universe wants you to know. What does the universe want Kathy to know? Something in the wind. I did hear something wicked this way comes. So I am curious about what is this in relation to. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which usually means some kind of a stuck energy or something. Okay. I'm going to finish getting these cards before I try to read this. Hi, Tammy. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, look, my cards just went flying. Okay, hold on. That one fell on there. This one came over here. I'll put that right there. Hi, Angelita. Okay. Okay, Sherry. I'll get it in just a second. I'll put you on the list right after Miss Kathy. Kathy, you and your husband are both showing up in these cards. What is this about here? Clarifier for the Knight of Swords. So there's going to be something going on with your husband here. I don't know if your husband's going to be triggered by something. If he's dealing with some kind of issue, possibly at work, possibly with, I don't know, I want to say neighbors, or somebody in his reality. If he's dealing with some kind of a situation that is making him very emotional, is kind of like pissing him off, I want to say. I do feel like it almost feels like things are going to get heated. I don't know if it's going to be with you or you and him. There's some kind of a disagreement here, or all right, hold on. We're going to go back. So the Emperor in reverse. It doesn't have to be your husband. It can be somebody who is a fire sign. It can be somebody that's manipulative, somebody who uses your emotions against you. Probably not your husband. And I feel like there's going to be some kind of a new, you know how like when you have somebody in your life who always reaches out to you when they're in trouble, or when they're not doing well, or when they need something. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling somebody's going to reach out to you, somebody who's emotionally manipulative, somebody who needs something from you. And it's one more, it's another opportunity. I don't know if this is your child, because I have the Page of Cups right next to the Queen of Cups, and it's definitely, and there's a baby on the card. So I don't know if this is your child. If you have a child like this, somebody who always comes to you when they have things going on because they know you'll help them. Okay. Hi, Chandra. How are you? Oh, yes. Okay. So it just feels like it's something that you and your husband might disagree on, because it involves a child. One of you is like, we got to do tough love. And the other one is like, but it's my baby type of a situation. Yep. And that's what I'm seeing here. Like your Queen of Cups is like, you know, this is your heart, and you can't stop me from helping them type of a situation. So I don't know if this makes sense to you. Something that you and your husband might disagree on. And possibly have like a falling out over. You know, because I feel like it's this is like a broken record, something that keeps happening. And I don't know, he just is tired of it. Does that make sense? It just seems like he's tired of the enabling. Ooh. I got 2 cards that fell on the floor. What are they? It's not very long, Chandra. I just started a couple like 25 minutes ago, and it's starting slow. So you have the Strength card in reverse with the King of Wands card in reverse. Like he's really tired. He's really tired of the emotional manipulation. He's tired of having to bail them out. He's tired of always having to fix everything for them. And I get it. I get it, but this is your baby. This is your baby. You don't have to have a question. You can just get whatever the universe wants you to know, Chandra. My question for you, Miss Chandra, is when are you going to come live with me? Hi, Belinda. If you would like a reading tonight, we're doing tarot card readings. The information's in the description box of the video. So I would say be careful. Be careful with that, Kathy, because it feels to me like a very slippery slope that you have fallen down. I mean, yes, this is your child, or, yes, this is somebody that you really love and care about, but your husband is the person that you have to look at and talk to every single day, right? So it's good to keep the peace at home and maybe have some kind of a compromise. Maybe it's okay to just say no sometimes. Yes, Kitty, I'm coming. Go ahead. Alrighty. Hi, Rhonda. Okay, and then I've got Sherry. Sherry, do you have a question for the cards or just whatever comes through? You're welcome, Kathy. Thank you for donating. Whatever comes through, you got it. So a card that flew out while I was shuffling and asking you a question was the Ten of Swords, which signifies deep emotional anguish and pain, being done with a situation, being over it, being ready to just walk away from it. Okay, Chandra, thank you. So does that make sense to you so far? Are you going through a situation where you're ready to walk away from something? Yes. Okay. All right, let's see what else the universe wants to talk to you about this. Ten of Swords. What does Sherry Kendrick need to know right now that is going to help her on her journey? I'm going to take that card. Five of Wands. This is definitely about some conflict with somebody. What is it? Five of Wands is usually when we're emotionally triggered. I got Temperance next to that. So we have been emotionally off balance for a little while now. Next to the Chariot on reverse. Things have not been good with this person. Things have been very off with this person lately. And it feels like we're just at the end of our rope. Nine of Cups in reverse. We're sick and tired of hearing their empty promises. We know that they're empty promises. The history has repeated itself over and over and over again. And I just don't feel, with the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords in reverse, I just don't feel like that's going to change. Yes. And you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We've definitely feel like we've wasted a lot of time on this. We feel like we've wasted the best years of our life, that now we're on the other side of that. And we're just hanging by a thread. You know, really, this is what I feel. I feel like we're just hanging by a thread here. And I'm aware now. I am awake. I am aware. I can see clearly. I can see clearly where this is going. I didn't used to be able to see that clearly, you know, and this is what I'm feeling with you. Like now I can see that this is just going to happen all over again, all over again, all over again. I've said that plenty of times, hanging by a thread. Yeah. And it's like I don't know, it just feels like everything is so upside down in your life right now that you can see this clearly. You're so done, you're so over it, you're so ready to walk away. Like, and the clarity has really stabbed you to the core. Like it feels to me like finally being able to see, like the blinders are off, the rose tinted glasses are gone. And you can see, and it's caused you so much pain. And I understand that. And I understand when that moment of clarity comes, and then that pain is something like we turn on ourselves. We turn on ourselves. We blame ourselves. We feel like an idiot. And we want to just disappear because like we've allowed this kind of like a unhealthy cycle to repeat in our life for so long. And so we're just so sick and tired of feeling like crap. We're so sick and tired of um, words and words and words because, you know, it feels to me like this person has promised the world to you, and all of those promises have I've literally got the card of empty promises right here, the 9 of Cups in reverse. And so you're aware now that nothing's ever going to change, but like what are you going to do about it, you know? And it feels to me like you're feeling very stuck right now. You're feeling like you don't have a lot of choice in the matter, but the awareness is like, oh, it's firing you up. Like I feel like it's firing you up inside. I have so much fire in you right now. It's like you just do not play into petty revenge. Okay? And I need to tell you that. I feel like it's really important to tell you that. Do not allow those emotions to dictate how you move forward, okay? Because I can understand, I totally understand where you would feel like you would want to get back at somebody who has literally played you. And it just feels like you've been played, and you know you've been played. And the temptation is there. The temptation is strong to do something to wreck their life, ruin their life, or just make them hurt as much as you have, right? Hi, Tina, how are you? But do not listen to that lower vibrational part of yourself, okay? You figure out how to get you out of that situation, because there is a solution. There absolutely is. And I feel like it involves another person. I'm not talking about another man. I'm talking about another person, a friend, like staying with a friend, the help of a friend helping you move or helping you get out of there or helping you find a place or something, helping you find a job. I don't know. But it's like you reach out to a friend and they're like willing to help you. I honestly feel like our friends can see the patterns of our lives so much more clearly than we do because they're on the outside looking in, you know, and it's really hard for us when we're in it to really, hi Crystal, to really see clearly, right? I'm still worried, but I'm good. Yes, actually she is. Thank you so much for remembering. Tina, I tell you, it was rough. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was rough. I tell you what, there's uh, things happened. Uh, my daughter was sick for almost 24 hours of just so many fluids coming out in every direction, and it was absolutely terrible. And I felt so horrible for her. And she really had the stomach flu bad, and but just as quickly as it came on, it disappeared, and I didn't get it because I made sure the bathroom stayed nice and clean. And I make sure, to make sure my hands are clean and all that good stuff. But it was rough there for a good 24 hours, and I didn't sleep much that night. And I went to bed at like 9 o'clock last night. But she went to school today. She was feeling fine. She's back on a regular diet, and everything's back to normal. So thank you so much for asking. Crystal, I've missed you so much. Oh, me too. I really don't like when my baby's sick. I'm telling you, I hear you, Jan. I was so happy to see you. So, Sherry, that's what I have for you. So, seek the help of a friend. Okay. Hi, Janie. It's good to see you. Seek the help of a friend to help you get yourself out of this situation. You've been in it way too long. And like I said, we don't need to entertain petty revenge. We don't need to ruin somebody's life out of spite. The universe takes care of that, trust me. And you don't want to bring negative energy into your life by putting out negative karma, right? Oh, I understand, Crystal, and that's perfectly okay. You don't have to worry about that. Everybody goes through shit sometimes, and we know that. It's okay. I was dealing with some garbage for a while there myself, but here we are. Back to work. Back to work. Okay, so we got Cherry. Now we're gonna do Chandra. Miss Chandra, my darling. So you just want whatever the universe needs you to know, right? How about tomorrow night, Chandra? Do you want to work tomorrow night, Chandra, with me? Do a live? Do a live tomorrow night, Chandra. Sounds like a plan. That's right. Absolutely. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Let their karma take of everything. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Miss Chandra. What does... Were we? Hey, that's awesome. Strong vibrations, eh? Strong vibrations. King of Swords. Hi, Cindy. How are you doing? Are you still in the new location, or did you go back? I don't know if Miss Chandra is still watching, if she got pulled away. We're doing tarot card readings tonight, y'all. $12, $16, or $22 if you're interested in getting one. There's 4 different ways to pay in the description box of the video. I appreciate you. Hi, Kathy. Yes, ma'am. Of course I have room for you. Don't be silly. You came back. Okay. Are you living with... Okay. I got to do this reading for Miss Chandra. Miss Chandra, you wanted just a general? I knew that Lover's card was going to come out. I saw it when I was shuffling. Well, you're back with your husband. All righty then. Well, I'm glad you had the experience. All righty. Okay, so we're starting with the King of Swords, which is all about knowing what's in your mind, knowing the right thing to do, or feeling like you have your mind made up about something. You have the Fool in reverse, which is being more cautiously optimistic. You knew it would too, because it's about your relationship with your husband, because it's all centered around the Lover's card. So we'll see what happens. I feel like, well, you have the Ace of Cups next to the Fool in reverse and the King of Swords. So it's like, I feel like something's been on your mind a lot lately. I feel like we might have even shed some tears over this. It feels like something very emotional to me as far as a situation with your husband. It feels like perhaps you think that you've lost something. You feel like you might have lost a connection with him or lost a closeness with him. It feels like there's been a lot of space between you lately. Does that make sense, Chandra? And it feels like I hear you. Calm down. It feels like it just you see this as a roadblock. All right. So that's what I'm seeing with this so far. It just feels like there's some kind of a roadblock or some kind of a major hurdle that you think you need to get through in your relationship. And I was being reminded so very loudly that all relationships have ups and downs, and you can't expect there to be all ups. There's bound to be some situations, but like, the very first card that came out is the King of Swords, and the King of Swords tells us, we know the right thing to do. We know our own mind. We know that sometimes continuing to try is scarier than thinking about the alternative. And I am reminded again, this is about your relationship. Yeah. And so, it feels to me like you're dealing with somebody who's very strong-willed. Your husband feels like a very strong-willed man with the Knight of Swords coming out, the Emperor in reverse. Even when he's wrong, he won't admit it. Typical man. But it just feels to me like that. You know him better than he knows himself. You know him better than he knows you. And I feel like with this Three of Cups in reverse that we're feeling very much alone. It almost feels like we're isolated. Yes. This is not an isolated incident, but it just feels to me like someone who's difficult to talk to, difficult to change their mind. I'm thinking like a Gemini, a Taurus, possibly an Aquarius. That's what I'm feeling here. There's an awful lot of air energy. Possible Gemini, yeah. But to me, it's just like feeling like the ups and the downs, We're doing paid readings tonight, Miss Crystal. Rings very true. It just, I don't know. I almost feel like there's a lot of emotional dependence here on him. And I feel like, yes, five of Pentacles in reverse. We need to recover our own personal dependence. We need to get back to loving loving ourselves and being dependent on ourselves, and only being dependent on ourselves for our emotional well-being. We become too dependent on other people, and then when things don't go the way that we want them to, where's that card? What the hell? I swear to God, I dropped. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I swear to God, I dropped a card, but it was on a box. I couldn't see it. Yeah. Six of Swords in reverse. Having a hard time dealing with change. So, it just feels to me like your relationship, your relationship is going through a little bit of a transformation right now, and we need to get back to. God damn it! Just dropped a whole deck of cards. Need to get back to loving ourselves, and Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, lifting anguish off of our own shoulders. We need to get back to loving ourselves, and not allowing our emotions to make decisions for us. Okay? Change is very hard. That's true. It is very true. Sure. But it's painful. That's just like a snake shedding its skin, or a butterfly coming out of a chrysalis. It's painful. The metamorphosis is worth the transformation, but the transformation itself, growth, is painful. You have to grow out of the version that you were before. Right? So, and that is always true for us. It's also true for him. Six of Pentacles. I feel like the more you continue to grow, the harder your relationship gets. But I don't think that it's destined to end. I feel like we have to sometimes give a leg up to our partner, because men are not as emotionally evolved as women are. They've been stifled for thousands of years. So it is up to us to help our divine masculine partner, right? Okay, Kanisha. Somebody's singing. Yes. Well, exactly, Elspeth. Okay, so alrighty then. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, Ganesha, I got you down after Kathy. Kathy, I believe, paid with Venmo. She usually does Venmo. So we got Kathy, Baladi, and then Kanisha. Absolutely. And I did see you giving him like a hand, helping him. You know what? It's hard though, right? Because we get so far along our journey and we kind of forget what the beginning is like, and how, like, what good advice would be for the beginning, right? Personally, that's so far in my past that I have a hard time giving newly awakened people advice on how to go about, you know it's just hard for me. I'm I can tell you what to do where I'm at now. But like, I forget. It's so long ago. So we do have to be patient, and we have to give grace, whenever we can, because our frustration is just a projection of the difference in the two of you, right? That's all it is. It's just a projection of the difference. So, okay. All right. I've got everybody who paid. We're going to do Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy, Miss Kathy. Totally. Yeah, we just have to be. And many blessings to you. Let me know if you want to do a live tomorrow night, and we'll practice doing intuitive readings if you're not too intimidated by that, okay? It'll be fun. Hello, Miss Kathy. Do you have a question for the cards, or do you want whatever comes through for you, my love? Whatever comes through. Well, it'll be fun. It'll be fun, Chandra. And I'll hold your hand. And being connected to my energy will help as well, sister. That's the most ridiculous. That's actually the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. That you saying something so loudly because your cat hates that song. That's mean. Sorry, I was sending a message to my friend. Okay, Miss Kathy. Let's see what we have for Miss Kathy. What does Kathy know? What she needs to know. Tell me what Kathy needs to know today. Two of Wands in reverse with the Five of Wands. King of Cups. Temperance. Somebody is finally starting to calm down. The Lovers in reverse. Wait. Okay. We're ending with the Queen of Cups in the Tower, so. Whew. I feel like we just keep learning lessons from relationships over and over again, every connection that we have. And I feel like you've had quite a few, honestly, in the last year. I want to say that we've had several connections in the last year. And it almost feels like we're learning to not react to people. We're learning to just bite our tongue and kind of like walk the tightrope and practice emotional balance and not be no looking back. That's what I keep hearing. I just feel like there's no looking back for you. Don't turn around, don't look back, just keep moving forward, because I feel like you're gaining experience with every one of these interactions. It doesn't even have to be just romantic relationships. It feels like just relationships overall have been showing you what your triggers are. They've been showing you, like, the universe has been showing you how to keep your cool in these situations, like how to really stay focused, stay balanced, and uh, not say or do anything that's going to cause you to have regret. Okay. It's interesting because I have the King of Cups over the Queen of Cups. So this is like a power couple. So I don't know if you actually are in a relationship with someone right now, or if this person makes you feel like you thought they were right for you, but it's like they're triggering you. And I'm seeing so much red on these cards. It just feels like red flags to me, even though these are doors. They feel like red flags to me, and it's right next to the Five of Wands, which is all about ego and emotional triggers. Does this make sense to you, Kathy? But you have the Tower card coming out here at the end, and it says a painful transition. So I don't know if this is actually somebody in your life right now. But I feel like all these wrong choices, all these men that have come in and out of your life have shown you with this Eight of Coins. This Eight of Pentacles is like doing everything is showing you like you're in the last leg. I feel like, somebody's handing you the baton. You are in the last leg of this, and I feel like you really have grown as a person, because now you're the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is somebody who understands her emotions. She's very emotionally intelligent. She's very intuitive and compassionate. And I feel like it's been very hard for you to become this woman. It feels like we were starting out as a baby and we're graduating high school, and we've done it all in the course of 6 short years, is what it feels like to me. Like all of this has happened in such a short amount of time, and it's exhausting. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing here. Like it's been very painful, very difficult, but you have found your balance. You have, I really think you should be proud of yourself, because I do see how difficult it was for you. Like everything was always such a shock, you know? Like that's what I'm seeing. It just feels like everything was always just such a shock to you, that you would always be caught unawares, that you would always be surprised by a turn of events. And it just feels like, because I'm seeing in my mind the Fool card in reverse, it just feels like you've used more discernment, you've been more watchful, you've been paying attention to people's vibes, you've been paying attention to the way they're moving with you, the way they're moving around you, the way they're their actions. Okay. And it just feels like you've grown a lot as a person. You're not naive anymore. Yeah, people are not catching you unawares or catching you with your pants down, so to speak, and you're onto it. You know what I mean? Hi, Barb. How you doing, sister girl? That's what I'm seeing for you, Kathy. It just feels like, the 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 road to enlightenment is a dark and winding and shattered, scattered with shattered glass, so to speak, all over the place. And so, but now look, you have the Strength card coming out. Okay, so now you can be confident in everything that you've learned. You can be confident because of everything that you've experienced over the last 6 years, and you can be confident that you know when to take the trash out, and you know what the trash is. Okay, you know how to spot trash a mile away, because you've been so observant over the last 6 years, especially over the last year, especially the last year. It feels like you have really learned a lot. The job was a scam. Yeah, I thought so too. Barb. Okay, Kathy, so I hope that helps you. It's just validation from the universe that You've been through an awful lot in a short period of time, and we see you. Okay, we see you. We see everything that you've gone through: relationships, jobs, people coming in and out of your life, feelings of disillusionment, feelings of naivety, just everything that embarrassment, everything you've been through over the last 6 years. We see you. Okay, we want you to know that. Okay, Kanisha. Kanisha, do you have a question for the cards, or just whatever the universe wants you to know? I'm so stuffy. Gosh darn allergies. Do not have a question. All righty, let's see what we got. Okay, Suzanne, these are paid readings tonight. We're doing tarot card readings for $12, $16, or $22. If you would like a reading tonight, they are $12, $16, or $22. Starting with the Death card, this could represent a Scorpio in your life, or you if you're a Scorpio, followed by the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I feel like your intuition has told you that it's time to close the door on something or someone, but you have been holding on. And I feel like it's because you think that they're going to change. You think that they are so close to figuring it out, so close to realizing how wonderful you are. They're almost to the point where they can turn their life around, so to speak. But I don't really see that happening. I just don't see that happening here. And I feel like that's not. I've got the Temperance card coming out with Justice. that you're waiting, that you're putting your life on hold, that you know, it's like you know that you're supposed to move forward, but you're waiting for this person to catch up to you. You stopped in your track, you stopped on your path, and you've turned around, and you're just holding your hand out and you're waiting for them. And you're hoping that maybe they'll see you, that maybe they'll grab your hand. And you've taken on the responsibility of this person. You've taken on the responsibility of another adult. Does that make sense to you, Kanisha? Like it feels like I have a very high empath energy coming from you, and it feels like you're just tenaciously holding on, hoping that tomorrow is the day, and then you go to bed tomorrow night and it's like maybe tomorrow will be the day, and you're just constantly waiting for the next day, the next day, the next day. And you've taken on responsibility of this person. It almost feels I'm being I'm being reminded right now of my toxic relationship that I was in for 4 years, and me feeling responsible for him, me feeling like he wouldn't be able to manage without me feeling like I had to stay and take care of him because he couldn't take care of himself. And all of that was manipulation. Like all of that was me needing to be needed and him playing on that need. Okay. And so what I'm seeing here is just like, I feel like you have been keeping yourself, you've been holding yourself back in the hopes that things will balance out, in the hopes that justice will be served, in the hopes that you will finally be recognized for who and what you are in this person's eyes. But they can't even see themselves. Why do you think they're going to see you? Like, they can't even see themselves. You have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This has taken everything out of you. This has taken everything out of you, and it has made you unstable. Okay? Look, I feel this in my soul. Like, I've done what you're doing. I feel this in my soul, girl. Yeah. You would be so much better off with this 3 of Wands if you would just make a choice based on what you actually need as a person instead of the other person. Okay? You would make such a huge leap in your life if you would just start making decisions based on what is best for you with the 3 of Wands. It says notable growth, which means if you can actually make a choice that is the best for Kanisha and only Kanisha, it doesn't help anybody but you. It can help people like in a tertiary response, but like it's based on what's best for you and you alone. If you can make a choice like that, you would make such a huge leap in your path. And it has nothing to do with this other person. This choice that you need to make is all about what's right for you. It's not about the other person. Yeah. And here we are, 10 of Swords, letting go of the anguish, letting go. You have all these 10s in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse. Like, I'm not even joking right now. This person has literally wiped you clean. The only thing missing is the 10 of Cups. Like, you have all these 10s in reverse. The expiration date on your bottle of milk was last year. You're way overdue. You're way overdue to exit the refrigerator. He done spoiled you. He turned you sour. He turned you rotten. And it's time to get away from that and maybe try to salvage yourself into some cream cheese. What a terrible analogy that was. I apologize. I don't know where that came from, but here we are talking about food. So that's where we're at. Okay, so yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying is, like, somebody's used all of your good, and you have put it all into somebody, and it's been a project for you, and you're just waiting for the reward, but it's not coming. It's not coming. You have negative 10, negative 10, negative 10. It's like one step forward, 2 steps back. And then you've fallen so far back that the one step forward seems like progress, but then you go 2 steps back again. And it's like, this particular project is not going to pay off. It's just not. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards here, all telling me the same thing. Ain't going to work. Whatever this is, ain't going to work. Ain't going to work. That's right. What's he done for you lately? Da, 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 da. So I think, I'm not sure, but I think that's the last donation. Did anybody else make a donation that wants a tarot card reading? Does that make sense to you, Kanisha? I'm sorry. Sometimes the universe be talking some serious truths that we're just not comfortable with. Janine, if you would like a reading, they are $12, $16, or $22, and you can find yes and no. Take it how it resonates with you. There's a situation, a person, a situation, a relationship, something in your life that you have been pushing through and trying to get a positive result of, and it's not working. And you have to learn to walk away because you're draining yourself of all of your resources and you're not making any progress. How's that for generic, not specific? Hi, Linda. How are you? Okie dokie. I definitely have been wanting positive results, but from me, not from them. Okay. Perhaps you need to figure out why you're trying to make this change. And then you need to dig into that. Okay. Because sometimes we do things because we feel like it's the right thing to do. Or if we're on a spiritual journey, we feel like the reason we're doing something is something that is not really in our best interest. Perhaps you need to look into the why. I know when I was on my spiritual awakening path, why was my favorite question to ask myself. I constantly questioned everything that popped into my mind. I was constantly just, why is this? And why is that? And why do I think this? And I just kept digging deeper and deeper and deeper into the whys until I found the root issues. And I think perhaps you need to be digging a little bit deeper. And so don't try so hard with what you're doing now, but look at the motives. I just sent it. Okay, Janine, let me figure out where you sent it to. Christina. Christina sent for her private reading. Okay. Yeah, I know, Janie. I was just getting something from a client. Okay, I got you. So we're going to do 10 cards for you. I got you, Christina. I just saw it. Ow, 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 ow. Good Lord. I just got a little stabby pain in the back, Christina. What? Ow, Christina, what's going on with that? Why? Ooh. Why are you giving me a stabby pain in the back? Okay, Janie. Janie from Aberdeen. Okay, Janie. Am I going to see you on Saturday? Are you going to come get a chakra balancing from me? Because I'm going to be doing all kinds of cool energy work at the Stardust Festival at the Deadwood Mountain Grand Event Center. I just got the paperwork. No. How's your knee? How's your knees? Let's see what we got. Do you have it? No question. Okay, let's see. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles, so that was interesting. What do we have for Janie? So Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands. What's this? Four of Swords in reverse. Things have been a little hectic. Things have been slow moving as far as communication with things. I don't know if you're waiting to hear from a job. There's something about communication here. This could be an email. This could be communication from a person. This could be you. I'm getting the King of Wands, but I very much feel like this is you, Janie. This King of Wands feels like you because it's a very dependable, goal-oriented boss type energy. And with it being next to the Four of Swords, and I'm being reminded that that we recently, split from a job with this Eight of Wands and the Four of Swords in reverse. Bad news, okay? News that made us unhappy. Six of Swords in reverse with the Justice card. Not really something that we wanted. All right. Six of Swords in reverse, Justice card, but something that we needed, something that was in our best interest. It was the right thing to happen at that time, even if it happened under extenuating circumstances. I feel like this is just where your path has split off into the alternate timeline. Okay, so right now we're just Queen of Swords in reverse. We're very slightly bitter about the situation, but I think that things are going to change as soon as you get as soon as you understand how this is going to affect you in the long run, because I feel like it's almost like this job had to end so a better one could come into your life, with the Emperor card here coming in the Fool, which is new beginnings. And it's like, it just feels to me like this is all divine timing. I just keep feeling like it all has happened at exactly the right time. Queen of Wands. Oh, this feels really good. I really like the way this is ending up. It's like the beginning was so unstable. And the beginning was, everything was going great. And then, I had good momentum. And then all of a sudden, boom, bad news. And here I am thinking, what am I going to do now? I didn't want to leave this job. I didn't want things to change. I was comfortable where I was. And the universe is like, nope, too bad. You were just comfortable with where you were. This is not something that you were passionate about. You might have been great at it, but it's not something that you're passionate about. And so now we have the Chariot. We're coming in with growth. We're coming up with all this potential here, the Emperor, the Fool. And the last two cards, you have the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Like, whoa. No pain in Walmart. Good. I'm glad. But you're the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Like, something huge is coming, Janie. The Emperor, the Fool, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. There's going to be a really, really amazing opportunity for growth. Okay. I feel like I said something about looking for a different type of job. Looking for a different type of job, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Like, huge growth potential with the Fool. Fool is new beginnings. The Emperor, this is you. This is you coming out. You went from the King of Wands, which is really a great card, to the Emperor. So it's like you are, your leadership, and then you step up to like management. You know what I mean? So it's like you're going from here and you're stepping up to being a boss. So it's not just a boss in your mind. It's like a title of boss too. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's right next to the Chariot, this huge, fruit tree that's in full bloom. And it just feels to me like you're right on the cusp of this. Like, this job ended at exactly the right time for you. You just have to allow this timing to unfold. Allow this gift from the universe to fall into your lap, because it's there. I can see it clear as day. It's definitely there. And just so you know, they're looking for people at the VA. And when my friend told me about that yesterday, you were the first person to pop into my mind, and I couldn't remember your name, and I'm so sorry. But I was going to reach out to you and tell you that they were having a job hiring fair today at the VA. You can also put your application in online, and they're hiring all kinds of positions. And get a pen because I have a website for you. Just give me a second. But you were the first person I thought of when I was told about this. So I really want you to fill out an application. Okay. Will you do that for me? Do you have a pen? Okay. To apply online, please go to www.usajobs.gov, and you want to put in the Fort Meade, MEADE Medical Center. It's actually just usajobs.gov. There's no www, but I'm sure if you put that in, then you would find something. But yeah, it's going to come up with a website that looks like that because I clicked on the link. And so, as my friend pointed out to me, if you work at the VA anywhere in the United States, you can transfer to any VA anywhere in the United States that has the job opening that you are looking for. Like, it's a really great company to be with because the government always pays, right? And there's always going to be veterans, and there's always going to be people that need to be taken care of. And there's great benefits, and after 25 years you can retire. But that's what I have for you. Okay, so I want you to go. You've looked there before, and look, the universe is like, look again. Timing is everything, right? Look again. How exciting. Okay, I think I got all of the donations. But that's what I have for you. I have that for you. They have tons of positions open right now at the VA. You're welcome. I have a really good feeling about this for you. So, good luck. Okay, Crystal's into Cash App. Okay, I was just checking my different payment apps to see if I got them all. Okay, Crystal, let's see what we got. I got you. Do you have a question for the cards, Crystal, or just whatever comes through for you? You're welcome. Good luck. Okay. Let's just roll with it. Let's see what the universe wants Crystal to know today. Starting with the Two of Swords in reverse, Overthinkers Anonymous. The Emperor in reverse. Okay, so this has not helped you at all in any way, shape, or form. King of Wands in reverse. You're trying too hard. You're thinking too hard. You're overthinking. You are not allowing things to flow. Hi, Jim Tim. And it feels like that, like, I just feel like, you know how when somebody makes a rash decision and then it doesn't turn out well, and then they start procrastinating making decisions. They start procrastinating doing things because they don't think it's going to turn out well, and then it becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy because the one mistake they made, they now everything after that is just overthinking and procrastinating because we don't want to make the same mistakes that we made in the past. You're living in a fear vibration right now. You're completely living in a fear vibration and you're wondering why shit's not working out for you. That is your life right now. So you need to start making empowered choices. Right now you are not making choices and you're letting the universe decide for you what's going to happen in your life while you're sitting in the vibration of fear. Okay, so what we want to do to try and get out of this vibration of fear is I want you to think about, what can I do right now that will benefit me in a positive way? Anything at all. Anything at all that you can do right now that will benefit your life in a positive way. Maybe it's just washing the dishes, right? So you don't have to look at them when you wake up in the morning, and you don't have to, think about all the shit that was on your mind yesterday that kept you from doing that. Right? Or maybe it's just, reading a book. Sometimes it's something simple like that. Like, I can't control anything going on in my life right now. All I can control is how I feel. If that's all you can control in your life right now, is how you feel, let yourself feel okay. There is a reason these things are happening. And you might not be able to see the why right now. Hell, you might not be able to see the why ever. But there's a reason, more than you and more than me and bigger than both of us. Okay, so we have to really start trusting, even if you feel like you made a choice and it didn't turn out for the best. You have to start trusting yourself again, because you are literally putting yourself in such a low vibrational state that you're magnetizing all of this negative energy to you. And it's not going to change unless you change it. You have to change what you're putting out. Right now you're just putting out, God, my life is fucked and everything is fucked and everything sucks. We got to change that. Well, it doesn't fucking matter what choices you made. That's in the past. Here is where you are, and that is where you are. And just shrug your shoulders and go on with your life. I mean, there's nothing else you can do about it. It's pointless. It's fucking dumb to sit there and feel some type of way about shit that's already done. It's done. Why are you going to keep kicking your own ass over it? That's stupid. Yes, I just called you stupid. Stop doing stupid shit. I mean, honestly. Like, 3 weeks ago I did this and now my life is a fucking mess. Isn't the fact that your life is a mess enough punishment without you adding to the emotional, ass kicking that the emotional and mental ass kicking you're giving yourself every day? Like, isn't it enough that you're at where you're at without making it worse? Like, isn't it enough? It's fine. So life is terrible. It's fine. You're still alive. Truths have been placed in my life about it. I don't understand what that means. Truths have been placed in my life about it. Okay, Sheldon, I'll write you down. Whatever comes up. You got it, my friend. You have to stop kicking your ass about it, Crystal, okay? Hi, Randy, how are you? It's so good to see you. I hope your absence means that everything has been wonderful. Everything is as it should be right now. Do you not understand? Y'all, people are like, oh, I'm in control of my destiny, blah, blah, blah. No, we are not. We are not in control of anything. We are simply the observers of our personal experience. That is all you are. You cannot change anything that's happened. Okay? You can use your oars to try and row the boat in one direction or another, but really, the tide is going to take you, and the tide is the universe. There is nothing you can control. If you are meant to experience something, you will. If you are not meant to experience it, you won't. We can make minute changes, but the universe is in charge. The universe is in charge. Now, you can put your oar in the water and try to steer yourself out of it by being positive, or you can just throw the fucking things away and say, it is what it is, whatever. I have no control. Put me where I'm supposed to be. You know? Put me where I'm supposed to be. Okay, I got Sheldon. And I have Inger. I got you guys. Okay, I got you. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Crystal. I'm so glad I could help. You were so right. You told me I'd be really stressed out because of family not in my house. You were right. All right. I love you too. And I'm so glad that you came on so the universe could give you that message. Is that a new tapestry? Yes, ma'am. It is a tapestry and it is now on my wall. Is it new? I've had it for a really long time, but I took my other one that had the chakras. I took it down to the office. So I have it in my office. And I had a naked wall, so I had to put something up there. All right, what do we have for Sheldon? What does the universe want him to know? Two of Wands coming out, something about moving forward, making informed decisions, good choices based on our own personal feelings with the Page of Cups. Your heart, what makes your heart float? What gives you joy? What brings you happiness in your life? Six of Wands in reverse. And the Queen of Wands. It's almost like you're afraid to want this thing, whatever this is, because we've been disappointed in the past. Things haven't worked out the way that we wanted them to before. And I feel like now there's some kind of a judgment that you have, like you're not worthy of this. You're not worthy of love. You're not worthy of affection. Definitely feeling that with the Five of Cups in the reverse. We still need to heal our heart over this. It feels like this is some kind of a loss or rejection from the past that we're dealing with. And then we got the Ten of Swords. So this is definitely a deep-seated wound, something that happened long ago. It could even have been 10 plus years ago. I'm not really sure, but I feel like it's possible that things are coming to the surface right now with all of the astrological situations happening here, the Tower in reverse coming out with the World in reverse right after this Ten of Swords. Like, this is a much needed transition. This is a change that needs to happen in your life. You have some deep emotional wounds that you have not allowed yourself to truly heal. We have looked at them and said, we forgive, I forgive, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. But it just feels like there's something still in your heart that is keeping you from feeling worthy. It's keeping you from feeling like you deserve something. You have the King of Pentacles coming out, which is a weak foundation, an underlying crack in the foundation. This is deep at the core of you, Sheldon. And the universe is saying to you, hey, don't allow this to get the better of you. You need to fix this before it breaks your home. Okay, you have the Devil card coming out here. This is indulgence, overindulgence. What is it that you are overindulging in? What is covering up this wound? What is covering up this crack? And then the Three of Swords, severe heartbreak. Somebody broke your heart and they did it really, really good. And you have been covering it up and you have been masking it and you've been hiding it, but it's there. And the universe is like, I'm tired of you ignoring this pain. I'm tired of you ignoring what this crack in your foundation has caused your home to feel like. You do not think you are worthy of love. You do not think that you are, and you're biased. You're biased against this, and it feels like you have taken on the responsibility of why this didn't work out. Why this didn't work out. And then you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Like, you have to come back to earth. You have to allow yourself to see this without that bias. If you truly were on a spiritual journey, you would understand that not all things stand the test of time, and that we are vibrational beings and we magnetize things to us. And when we vibrate out of that energy, then those magnets are no longer attracted to each other. It has nothing to do with your value as a person. Not a fucking thing to do with your value as a person. And I think that's the problem here, is that this judgment that you've had of yourself has managed to stand the test of time. This is, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm seeing a deficit. And it's all because my heart was broken by this person so long ago. Nothing has been able to touch that. Nothing you have done, nothing you have tried, no healing you have attempted to do has been able to touch that blame. That blame, like, you have blamed yourself unfairly. Repeat after me, Sheldon. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I am lovable. I deserve to be loved. I'm a wonderful person. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. My heart is pure. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be loved. I am lovable. I am lovable. I'm so sorry you were hurt. I'm so sorry you experienced that. Heartache is the worst. It is just the worst. It really truly is. It's harder than any physical ache or pain because it just lingers in the center of us, at the core of us, at our foundation, in our heart. It just lingers. But I'm sorry you were hurt. The universe is saying we got to get out of this. You got to see clearly. You have to see this situation clearly. This is why you've been getting so many issues with your lungs. This is why all this has been coming up in your heart chakra. You've got to clear this out. How would you, Sheldon? I want to think for a second here. I know you don't have any kids, right? But say you did. Say you had a kid with the same soul energy as your beautiful cats. Say you had a child that you absolutely loved more than you could possibly imagine. And this child had the same type of relationship that you experienced, and this child had their heart broken. Would you blame the child? Would you blame the child? Would you blame your child for the relationship not working? Or would you say, hey, it's not your fault. These things happen. Sometimes people aren't meant to be. I don't think you would. I don't think you would blame that child. I think that you would understand what I'm saying right now. That you wouldn't throw blame at a person. You would give them understanding. You would be compassionate and empathetic, right? I love you too, Elspeth. I love you too, Randy. Okay, Christina. So, that is my advice for you, my friend. And I hope that you understand what you have to do. All right, now we are going to move on to Miss Inger. How are you, ma'am? Awfully late over there in your neck of the woods. Do you have a question for the cards or just whatever comes through for you? I got you on the list, Christina. Starting with the Three of Swords. Four in the morning. What cards want you to know? Okay, let's see. I know. Why are you up so late or so early? So we have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords followed by the Star card. So the universe has given you an opportunity to heal something from your past. So it could be something that you're wishing to heal. It could be something that you're wishing to get over. It could be that you're wanting to no longer feel the pain of this, that you're wanting to move on. This could be grief. This could be related to a relationship. I feel like you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready for lasting love and security in your life. You're thinking that you want a new partner. I'm definitely feeling that energy here. That energy here. And so we really are trying to recover from severe loss and get our confidence back in the dating scene. Yes, you are ready. Yes, I see that. And that's what I'm seeing here, that you're getting your confidence back. I feel like you definitely are at the point in your journey where you're, I feel like you can see yourself two different ways. It's like you can see the person that you put the mask on for the world. We all have a mask like that. And then the person that you are on the inside, okay? I feel like there are two faces, but everybody has two faces. So don't feel bad about that. It just feels to me like you have tried too hard. Like you're putting this mask on for the world. You're putting this mask on for men even. And you're wanting them, you're wanting them to choose you. You're wanting that, you're putting your best foot forward. But what about the other foot? I mean, what about the other foot, Inger? Just be yourself. And because like it's exhausting trying to be perfect. It's exhausting. It's exhausting trying to be our best to attract, a man or whatever. But like, just be yourself. Put your see that she's wearing two masks. Okay, she's got her public and her private. What? Oh, that's sweet. Oh, can you tell me in the morning because you have to go to bed in 10 minutes? I'm still working. It's so sweet. My daughter's got herself a little boyfriend and he wrote her a poem. It's so sweet. He's such a sweetie pie. But this is you. This is who you are on the inside and who you are on the outside. And so what we need to do, Inger, is try to make those two meld into one. Like you need to incorporate, okay? Stop trying to be something for everybody else and just be you. And then that's when you're going to attract this perfect person into your life that's going to make you extremely happy. But you have to stop putting up the false fronts, putting up the perfect face and making sure everything's always perfect all the time. Men love a woman in sweatpants and oversized t-shirts. I'm just saying. Just be you, okay? I feel like the reason why it hasn't worked out is because you're trying to get somebody who's in alignment with that perfectly poised person, and that's not you all the time. It's not. I feel like you're a hot mess express just like everybody else, and you want a man who's going to be able to appreciate that and not be surprised by it, right? Julia, these are paid readings tonight, sweetheart. I do appreciate you asking though. So Inga, just either incorporate that into who you are so it's not so tiring trying to date. So it's not so tiring trying to find a man. Like it should feel natural. It should be natural. But you're definitely ready. I've got this 3 of Swords here with the Star card and the Page of Swords in reverse. But you have to show them who you are. And then when they see who you truly are at the core, at the root of you, not just your Sunday best, but your Monday morning worst, let them see every day of your week and not just your Sunday best. And then you'll definitely attract the perfect person for you. Alrighty? I hope that helps you, Inger. I'm really excited about your journey. Take your mask off and let them see you're crazy. All right, you're crazy. I'm crazy. We're all crazy. You find somebody who loves your crazy, and you'll find the one. Okay, you can't hide the crazy from them. Whether men admit it or not, they love the crazy in us because it's so unique. Anessa, these are paid readings, sweetheart. Thank you so much for asking. If you're interested in getting one, the information's in the description box of the video. Okay, next we're going to do Miss Christina. Do you have a question for the cards or just whatever the universe wants you to know? Dry throat. You're welcome, dear. It's so good to see you. Go to sleep. 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh my. 4 o'clock in the morning. Whatever they want you to know, you got it. Let's see. What does the universe want Christina to know today? Starting with the Fool in reverse. Something is starting for you, a new beginning of some kind, but it's not something you're completely comfortable with. It's almost like you've had to step outside of your comfort zone and you're not quite sure where to go from here, but you know that you're going to have to make a decision. Oh gosh, 9 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. Woo! Look, this is wonderful. I know you don't feel like you were ready for this change, but I see good things happening with this. And it doesn't even matter which way you go. The fact that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you're giving it a second chance or a third chance or trying something new. Okay? This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like a new beginning for you. Yeah, we're a little scared. It could be a new job. It definitely could be a new job. It could be something that you're changing in your life. Dexter, these are paid readings, sweetheart. If you're interested, the information's in the description box of the video, okay? 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. This is such a great, I feel like you're at the precipice of something amazing right now. What is this card? 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, coming underneath the Fool. Oh, this is nerve-wracking, but I feel like it's such a good thing. You know, it's one of those situations where I feel like you can either be anxious or excited about something. You could be nervous or you could be excited. Either way, your body's going to feel the same. It's going to have the same physiological response, but it's going to be 2 different vibrations of energy, right? So when you're excited about something, that's a positive vibration. When you're nervous about something, that's a negative vibration. So I feel like you can, just take a step back and figure out. Excited and nervous at the same time. Absolutely, exactly. And I feel that. I feel like you're just a little scared, like a little baby bird trying to fly. And you don't want to run so fast because, if you can't get off the ground, you're going to hurt yourself. But it just feels good to me. I do feel good about this. But I just want you to, know that you have to notice the direction that your life is going. I want you to do a little self-reflection and notice, look how far you've come. Okay? Look at how things have changed since you made this pivot. This 180 in your life. Like look at all the things that have changed. Look what's worked, look what hasn't worked. It's like you need to look back over your journey and see what's working, what isn't working, and then take note of that and see the patterns, okay? Hi, Steph. These are paid readings tonight. The information's in the description box of the video if you're interested in getting one. They are $12, $16, or $22 tonight for tarot card readings, okay? So That's what I have for you. It's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't lie to anyone. It's going to be hard. It is not going to be easy. You are going to be exhausted, but at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. Okay? It's totally going to be worth it, and you'll be able to sit back with your glass of wine. I don't know why. Do you drink wine? You'll be able to sit back with your glass of wine and kick your feet up and be like, yeah, I killed another day at that. Man, I'm so proud of myself. Man, I'm so proud of myself. Clink. But that's what I'm seeing. I really feel like it's one of those things that you have to look at how far you've come. Okay, makes total sense. Awesome. Alrighty. Gosh, I'm so stuffy. I wish I could just not be stuffy. I love wine. That's me. I always say I need some wine after all that. Oh, there you go. I'm not a wine drinker. I never have been. So I was wondering why I would say that, but I guess that's why. You know? Yeah, awesome. Wonderful. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I'm tired and we've been on for 2 hours now. So I am going to say goodnight right after I do Holly. Okay, Holly. I got Holly. Holly's the last one. Anyone after Holly is going to get sent back. Anybody after Holly is going to get sent back. Okay, Holly. All right, Holly. Do you have a question for the cards or whatever the want you to know? Yes, ma'am. It was like an 18-hour bug. She was sick as a dog all night long. Her body exploded pretty much in every direction. It was exhausting. It was disgusting. And it was terrible. And she just woke up feeling like trash. She got to the point where she was even throwing up like a little bit of pink, like blood or whatever, just from like not having anything inside of her and just yakking, and her throat was so raw and she just felt terrible. But we finally got enough medicine to stay inside of her that her body could take a break. And I gave her ivermectin. And as soon as I gave her ivermectin, her symptoms totally disappeared. I mean, and I don't know if that's responsible for it, but I do know that that's what happened. As soon as I gave her one ivermectin pill, her symptoms totally just disappeared, just like that. So, yeah, thank you. I don't know. All right, so we'll just see what the universe wants you to know, Holly. Okay? Since you don't know what question you would have. Me too. My gosh, she like literally, she was like woke up and she's like, I feel so bad. I feel like I'm dying. And then I gave her an ivermectin pill, and just like that, she started feeling better. So I truly believe that it helped a lot. I do feel like she had some kind of a parasite. You know what I mean? What do we have for Holly? We're starting with the Ace of Pentacles. What a beautiful card. Holly, this is a new beginning. What is this for? The universe is giving you a new opportunity here, but you are reluctant to change the way that you are or the way things are going. You have a lot of self-doubt, and you have allowed something to take your power away. But the universe is giving you an opportunity to regain your personal power and to regain your self-respect, your self-worth moving forward. But I can see here that you're questioning your path. It's all rainbows and puppies. Rainbows and puppies. Holly, you need to start beating yourself up about something here, because The universe is telling you that it's time for things to change. It's time for life to be different. It's time for you to be fearless and to embrace change in your life, okay? Recognize when an opportunity is and when a new opportunity is knocking at your door. Okay? Because that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a new opportunity. We're starting with the Ace of Pentacles and ending with the Page of Pentacles with Temperance. An increase and balance coming into your life. Okay? A new opportunity for abundance, and you know, as long as you don't let that voice of fear tell you how to live your life. Okay, allow yourself to be fearless, and you will create a positive flow of abundance in your life, whether that be financial. It could be financial because it's the Page of Pentacles. It really makes sense. Okay, don't let fear hold you back. Don't let fear take your personal power away. All right? Hi, Lisa. You caught me at the end. I was just about to go. A career change. Yes. Okay. Don't let fear stop you from doing this, because I do feel like this is a good thing for you. I feel like it's going to help. It's going to empower you. This career change. Okay. It's going to put you in a very good place as far as your self-esteem, your self-worth. It's going to make you feel like a whole person again. All right. So do it. Okay. Okay. I love you all so much. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. I am super exhausted. So I'm going to go now. And I want to wish you all sweet dreams and many blessings until I see you again.